Lord have mercy.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. Let's definitely want to say, coming y'all with some breaking news out of Fox News. Let's both bring them up. This is like brewing in the news world right now. Out of Fox News, they have fired Tucker Carlson for they did not give a reason. Let me make sure I read the statement from Fox News. This is definitely just blowing up on the streets in this type of way. So let's definitely talk about it with the Tucker Carlson situation. They wrote a statement saying that they have decided to part ways. The network announced and have agreed to part ways with the popular primetime host and conservative commentator. And then also they were saying that this is coming after the lawsuit, but we are hearing the lawsuit that was filed against Fox. Then, of course, they settled, but we are hearing that this is not Dominion thing, at least not solely a Dominion thing. Tucker was never at the top of the list of Dominion stuff. That was Maria, and in fact, Tucker protected himself by refusing to book Sidney Powell. So this have nothing to do with that. This is something that's brewing something else. Either it was dealing with SA, or if something happened to make them want to get rid of one of their popular television hosts. I mean, he's so popular. He's one of the popular people in that time slot. He dominate the cable news landscape in that time slot. In that prime time slot, Tucker Carlson dominates, and he got a lot of ratings. So I'm not really shocked about that. Well, I am shocked because I'm like, well, Fox News get a lot of coverage from, they get a lot of ad dollars. And Tucker is the type of person, yes, he's a white nationalist. Yes, he, uplift white people. And yes, he speaks against African Americans. Yes, he talk about the crime in Chicago. Yes, he don't do his research about why the crime is in Chicago. Yes, he's a huge fan of Donald Trump. Yes, he is a man that was fired from multiple networks, and now he's just as conservative. Yes, he did not get into the CIA, So, but, conservatives are pissed that he's fired. Like, they are on Twitter making tweets like they're going to boycott Fox News, that Fox News is a network that, is abandoning their conservative principles. I don't know if President Trump has said something on Truth Social. Give me a second. Let me see if he said something concerning the firing of Tucker Carlson. Let me see. Is he on here? No, he haven't said anything. If he says something, I would definitely pull it up. Give me a second. Because I want to see, did he actually say something about the firing? Let me see, child. Let me see. Y'all see my Michael Max poster right there. Okay. Give me a second. I wanna definitely double check here, because I want to make sure if he said anything. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me see if Donald Trump said something. Nope, he haven't said anything about the firing of Tucker Carlson. We are hearing also has been reports that Tucker Carlson on the DC Inquirer, they were saying that industry informant believes that Tucker Carlson will make $100 million on his own following the Fox News departure. That's what they said. And they said the Money Podcast tiptoes 1.5 million followers that he believed Tucker Carlson could make $100 million on his own. After it was announced Tucker Carlson would leave Fox News, Tucker knows he will make $100 million per year on his own, and Fox is F word who tweeted. This is another conservative pundit. They said this comes after Pooh initial reaction to the Blockbuster News that Friday Tucker Carlson Tonight broadcast will be Carlson last on the network. They said, holy ish. They said, LOL, Fox is done for sure now. Pooh tweeted. And of course, this is on stuff that was on these websites. So for me personally, I need to know a reason of why did they fire him? Like what happened? Clearly, it's not budget cuts because Fox bring in a couple of $1 billion. They're the most profitable news network out of all of them. If you compare, I want to know what really happened. Like who did something? Did he do something? Did he touch one of his subordinates without her permission? That could be a theory. But I didn't hear any rumors, like nothing. Like they just said, oh, you parting ways. Like what was the reason? He was still under contract. They still got to pay him for the rest of his contract that he had with the network. So why did they get rid of him? What happened is the key. Now, that was the Fox News. Then something shocking something shocking. Let me see if I can do a screen share here. Y'all, I'm not even out on my bed, child. Give me a second. Let me go to Don Lemon page. Give me a second here. Let me go to Don Lemon. Okay. Let me screen share this to let y'all see this. Okay. Now, this is on Don Lemon Twitter page. Let's put this on here so y'all can see this. He said, I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I will not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and my teams I have worked with for the incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best. He was fired from CNN. All right. I can really give a breakdown of the CNN piece because I can say, CNN have lost multiple people on CNN. When I say lost, they're lost in viewership. Like they're getting trash in with the viewership. And they just hired Gayle King and Charles Barkley. That deal was millions of dollars to get them on board. And of course, they gotta be able to pay for them. So of course, they do some serious budget cuts. And of course, Don Lemon made millions of dollars as well, but he did not get paid the amount that Gayle King is getting paid. So let me see if I could just Google his salary. Don Lemon's salary 2022. So his salary in 2023 was $10 million that he was making from. This is a report from this is 2023, $10 million. Last year he made $9 million. So they're trying to make way and erase all these people from the network to clear up some cash to be able to afford these big budget names because they're doing a shakeup. They're trying to increase the ratings. They're trying to make sure that more people are tuning in into CNN. And let's be clear, nobody was tuning in to CBS this morning. That's one of the least viewed morning shows ever. CNN tried to shake it up. They're trying to compete with the audience in the morning. That's like the most. That's like a prime time. Like most people are watching in the morning and also late evening. Those are the two profitable time slots. But clearly, it did not work. So we see that both of them was fired. You have Tucker Carlson fired. You have Don Lemon fired. These people were fired, let go from the network, from their respectful network, and both of them have been for their network for a while. But that doesn't mean anything about how long you've been at the network. If you are let go, that tells you something right there. That gives you something that I don't care how long you've been working at a network. If the network getting ready to let you go, guess what? They're gonna let you go. That's just the way it is. I don't care how long you've been working at the network. If you are on this network and you are the type of brother that are saying these type of things, you're going to get fired. That just goes with the program. I don't agree with it because, like I said, you may not agree with Tucker Carlson or what he stood for, but the brother was entertaining. I watched some of his episodes. I was entertained, and it was a good show. I was there watching all his episodes, and I said, "Hey, this show is so good. I'm going to continue to watch it." You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining. It wasn't a bunch of BS and lies, yeah, but hey, I was entertained. I know that I have to fact check everything that Tucker Carlson say, and have to fact check it because some of the stuff is BS. But as on face value, it was very entertaining. It was, and I'm not going to even sit here and lie to you. When I tune into the watch the show, I was entertained. But a lot of people is coming out saying they are congratulating, they're celebrating, they're clapping, and all of that. But clearly, he's going to start his political career. I mean, I can see him running for senator. I can see him running for governor. I can see him running for, Congress. So much I can see him doing because of the support that he had in that conservative MAGA type of base. And, clearly, President Trump loved Tucker Carlson. I think that he was a favorite of them two, was like definitely bros. So we will see more of this, but I will keep y'all updated with this. Now, when it comes to Don Lemon, his firing, yeah, low ratings. that's not for Tucker Carlson, because Tucker Carlson, he had ratings, right? So I don't know what to tell on that, but Don Lemon, I can just tell you for a fact, due to low ratings, he had to go. But the sad part about for both of Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon, they did not get a chance to do a show, a show that can help. You know what I'm saying? They did not get a chance to do a show where they are get a last episode and they could just sign off. When Roland got fired from TV1, Roland Martin got fired from TV1. They were able to give Roland a last show. They gave Roland Martin his last episode, and he was able to sign off. I actually tuned in and watched that show when he gave his last episode of News One Now. But sadly, Tucker won't be able to do that. Neither would Don Lemon will be able to do that. It's just so sad. Is when I talk about it, it's extremely sad. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on both of these stories. Like this is going on all over social media. They're talking about it. They're broadcasting this all over Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. But I just had to come on and dive into it because again, I love watching the news. I mean, it is what it is. I love watching. I love watching CNN. I love watching Fox News. I love watching. Sometimes I watch MSNBC, but I'm not like a huge MSNBC fan, especially how they did Tiffany Cross from The Weekend Connection. But that was a show that I used to tune into. But I will keep y'all updated on this. Are you shocked by the firing of Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon? I'm sitting here gagging at them both losing their jobs. But hey, they're going to be able to bounce back. Don Lemon can do what Roland did, start his own show on YouTube and get guests. Of course, Tucker Carlson can do that as well because, again, he will probably be more profitable there because he's a conservative pundit. he's very conservative. So when it came to this, I could definitely see both of them, making it in media. Let's be clear, it's a lane out there. Roland Martin made a couple of almost $1 million or $2 million because of he get money from his fans, and if he can do that off of his talent and skill set, John Lemon can do it as well. So we will keep y'all updated on this case, on this story. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about both of them losing their job? Make sure y'all go to my website as we dive into everybody's business, including my own, at www.wileythetroll.com. That is what it is. You definitely dive into it. We will have articles on the site right now concerning this, and that's on www.wileythetroll.com. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to The Wiley Show. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I am out. I will be live after this video. I just had to come in, talk with y'all concerning that. I will see y'all in the next episode. Y'all have a good one. And make sure y'all subscribe to the show right now. Like that video. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about Don Lemon losing his job? What do you think about Tucker Carlson losing his job? Are you shocked? Let me know in the comments. Peace.